Good morning. About to do another general reading for all of the elements. Of course, Isis wants to get back up on the table. Lord help me. Alright, which deck should we have, Isis? I think I'll go with the Rider-Waite deck today. Baby girl, I just fed you. Go eat. Fire, water, earth, and air. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. Please, Lord, give us advice for today. All elements, all signs. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. Please, Lord, guide us. Bring us truth. Bring us healing. Bring us love. Please guide us. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. Please, Lord, guide us. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth. Please, Lord, please guide us, please. I've got the 5 of Pentacles out and the 9 of Cups. It's interesting for the earth signs. There we go. Air. Fire. Pardon. Fire, fire, fire. Water. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed can mean that you have lost focus, that you're not being a team player, that you are not working well. You don't have focus. You're kind of scattered all over the place. It could also be a third-party relationship with an earth sign or someone with earth in their chart, like an earth sign Venus. Always look at your Venus if you want to look at your heart and your relationships. And of course, whenever you look at that, you have to take into account that Venus also rules not only the heart, but also money, the flow of money. So when anything's wrong in your relationships, usually the same kind of thing is wrong with your money. It works the same way for earth signs. So in our past, pardon, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is an offer that was made or a new start that was offered by someone, or perhaps an earth sign offering a relationship or friendship. It could be a new business venture. It could be a new opportunity for money. Any type of new job or career. And then in our current situation, we have the Moon reversed, crossing with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. So secrets are coming out. Secrets are being revealed. It could either be that the secrets are being revealed, or that there is a Pisces person in your environment that is acting in reversal. They are saying secrets. They are revealing things. Usually when the moon is reversed, it's about looking at the deep things that are happening. Either it's deep psychology, secrets that have gone on, situations that have been hidden, and need healed. So people may be looking at their deep psychology, looking at the past, looking at things that they've done, looking at the secrets that they have kept. And going through them and healing them, either working them out through conversation or just internalizing and working through all of the emotions and getting those out there and healed It's really rough work when you do that, especially if you've had a lot that has gone on in your life. Like, if something happens to you in your life and it's very traumatic, and you bury it because you don't want to deal with it, or it's some sort of pain that happens in your life and you don't want to deal with it, and you just kind of stuff it down and you don't work through it, you don't cry over it, you don't, feel the pain, and you go through it. If you don't do that, that will sit inside of yourself and it will fester, and it will bring out reactions in your life, or it will bring out a self-defeating view in your life, and it will just affect your life in ways, it'll affect your life in negative ways that you don't want. It'll bring on certain views and just repeating things that'll go on and on and on in your life, and you won't be able to get out of them without actually looking at the past, seeing what happened, looking at that trauma, healing it, crying over it, acknowledging it for what it was, forgiving yourself and others, and really bringing to the forefront all the pain and all the suffering that went on. And if you don't do that, it'll damage your life for the rest of your life, and it'll sit there as a secret, as a hidden thing in your psychology, and you won't know why everything's going wrong. You won't know why you can't move forward. You won't know why you keep doing the things that you do, or you are stuck in a certain kind of psychology. If you don't bring those things forward and heal them, you will be stuck there for the rest of your life. But if you do face that pain, if you do face those secrets, if you do face the things that you don't want to, then you will be able to gradually move forward in your life. It takes a lot of time and healing. It takes a lot of crying and acknowledging. But crossing the situation, is the Queen of Wands upright. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo person. It could be a woman, or it could be a man. It doesn't really matter. It just means a more subdued, fiery energy. Very creative. But I always see a Leo when I see these, because it's like a Leo or a female fire sign. It's always like very feminine energy, subdued, not quite as domineering as the king. But she's got her lions on her throne and the lions in her banner, and she's got a sunflower, which is representative of the sun, and she's got a cat, which all speaks to me as a Leo energy. But it could just be a fire sign female. So crossing the secrets, crossing all this deep psychology, the challenge is this fire sign energy, this subdued fire sign energy. It may be a challenge to bring on that creativity. It may be a challenge to have that fiery energy because of all of these secrets, or these secrets are making this challenge. In the foundation of this reading is the Two of Wands upright. This is a planning stage. You are planning to move forward. You're seeing the world. You're seeing the bigger picture of the world. This little dude has this globe in his hand. He's looking out over the vast landscape, and he's planting his wands. He is making plans to move forward. He's making plans to move onward. He's got a big vision, he's got an idea, and he's got the creativity and passion to move it forward. In the top of your thoughts is the Ace of Swords, which goes along with the Moon card. Some deep and profound truth has been revealed. Some revelation has come along and might have changed things. there might have been a cutting away of a situation or a person because of the truth. I love the Ace of Swords. It's like divine, absolute truth. This crown up here shows the divinity and the righteousness and the rightness of it. Truth will always set you free. And that's why it's like a sword, because then you can cut away from that situation. In the future, although, we have our Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this may be that the wheel is turning out of your favor, or karma is not coming back on you, or it's taking a very long time to get to you. Karma. It might be that you're having a spring of bad luck, or you feel that bad karma is coming back on you. It may be that the Seven of Swords from yesterday is having that bad reaction. The truth was revealed. All of the secrets came out. The truth was revealed. And now we have this bad karma coming back onto those who were being sneaky, being liars, being deceptive. In the earth line, the earth energy line, we have the Five of Pentacles upright. This could mean that you are feeling left out in the cold. Someone's not talking to you. Someone's not letting you in. It can be, these two people are feeling very impoverished and very left out. I'm sorry for the glare. And they don't feel like they have a place to go to. But if you look in the background, there is this church, and spiritually, there's always some place to go. You can always find help spiritually. God will always be there for you. God is always there to guide and protect us and to show us that we are loved. In your environment, in the way people see you, it could be either or. Environment or the way people see you is the Nine of Cups. This is a wish card. This is happiness. This is emotional fulfillment. Which is odd. You have like a lack in your actual energy, but you feel like you're presenting to the world this Nine of Cups feeling, like you are fine, you're, not affected, you are happy and fulfilled, and everything's going great. You need to, not do that. That's, you need to show your truth. It's the only way you can be actually happy in your life. Or maybe it's in your environment. It's like the people around you are fulfilled and happy and, everything's great with them. But with you, you're feeling left out in the cold. You aren't being very fulfilled at all. You have a lack. In your hopes, fears, and emotions, you have the Temperance card. Sagittarius card. It's the blending of two very, very different energies. Usually in my Dragon Tarot deck, there are two different elements per cup, like a fire and a water. I love the Temperance card. I think I'll do a video on it. It's an awesome card. It's about blending two energies. Like the two in the Two of Cups right here is taken by this angel, and they are put together. Like God ordered this angel to help blend these energies, and it's an alchemical balance between the two. And of course, he has on his chest this little triangle, and it's like the two on the earth combine in order to make the divine one up top. The two in the two people on earth divinely alchemically merge to create love, which is divine, that top one, like ultimate love and ultimate truth. The truth of their souls shines out, and both of them want to be together, and that creates that pinnacle. And your outcome is the Eight of Wands reversed. So this could be not communicating. This could be someone not communicating with you. This could be you not communicating with someone else. This could be bad communication coming in. This could be angry communication coming in. It could be communications that's very, very slow to come around. For air signs, we have the Six of Wands reversed, non-victory, being recognized badly for things that you've done, not being recognized for what you have done, taking a long time to get recognized. It can also be bad gossip that's going on, libel or slander or anything like that. Either you could be slandering somebody else, or somebody else could be slanderizing you. Be careful with that. In your environment card is the is the Four of Swords reversed, which is upright, taking time out. It could be that you are taking time out, or somebody else around you is taking time out. It is an overabundance of stress and anxiety, and just feeling like you're so very tired you need to rest. You just really need to rest. And when it's reversed, it can be an overabundance of that, just like completely wore out, and you're just taking time out from the world and taking time to rest and sleep. Or it could be feeling like you need to and you're not able to. You want to, but you just aren't able to. It can also be hiding from the outside world and judgment. It can be hiding from your friends and family. You see in the window here in the stained glass, there's like a woman and her child. It might be that you are hiding from those things. In your environment card, in your hopes and fears, is the Three of Swords reversed, which is healing. And it can either be healing, or it could be extreme pain in your heart. If you do have a heart condition, please go get it checked out. Sometimes it's not as bad as you think. Like, I thought I was having heart attacks for a very long time, and apparently it's just like panic attacks, and it feels like a heart attack, and it can be extremely scary, and especially if you don't know what it is. It can also be healing from a heartbreak or a third-party situation. It's just, the swords are starting to fall out. They're no longer upright, they're starting to fall out. It can be a very painful and very long process, or it can be a very short process. It all depends. And your outcome is the High Priestess reversed. It could be that you are not following your intuition. You are not, acknowledging those deep things that you know. Like, things that you just know them for no reason. It could be that you're ignoring all that, or you could be ignoring signs from the universe, or it could be that you're keeping those things to yourself. You're keeping those deep thoughts and deep secrets to yourself overly too much. Like, you need to release that stuff. If things are happening around you that you know about, you need to address them. You can't just let them slide under the surface or under the carpet and, think that they're going to go away. They are actually going to come out. And that's the other way you can interpret this. It's like the moon reversed, where all the secrets are coming out. So, with all of these reversals here, the way to heal this situation, if you want to, is to be recognized for what you did, have some rest, acknowledge this third-party situation, and let these secrets come out. Know what you know, realize that you know these things, acknowledge it, face it, and get it out there in the open. So maybe that is what is happening right now, because all these reversals have different meanings for everything. So hopefully that is the situation where everything is actually healing for you, and you can finally move on from that and actually heal from that. Fire. With fire, we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is being discontented with an offer. You see this little dude here sitting underneath the trees, like, I got these 3 cups, and God is offering me this cup here. I don't really care. I got my 3 cups. I really don't care about this offer. It's just, not good enough for me. And so apparently you are getting an offer, either emotionally or some kind of opportunity, maybe a relationship or a new start, an Ace of Cups in some way that you could be, grabbing a hold of and running with, but you aren't. You're just like, I got this right here. I got this, and this is fine. And so in your environment, in your hopes, or not in your hopes, but in your environment, in how people see you, is the Hierophant reversed. It can be breaking traditions. It can be, which is always great. I know we love doing that. Fire signs love doing that. Breaking traditions, making change, shaking things up, going outside the lines, outside the box. Being a change maker. Could be ignoring tradition, ignoring structure, ignoring rules. Or it could be a Taurus. The Hierophant is a Taurus card, very structured, very bound by tradition, very controlling. Can be manipulative. With my Dragon Tarot deck, the Hierophant always has this little dragon on a puppet that he controls. So maybe you're bucking the system a bit in the eyes of everybody around you, or you are bucking the system a bit in yourself. You just are, maybe, with this discontent with this offer, you're just like bucking the system. Like, I don't want this. I don't care if it's supposed to be what I'm supposed to get. I don't want it. And then hopes and fears and emotions is the Empress card. This can be somebody who's pregnant. This can be female Aries. It can be someone who's very fertile, who's very generous and loving and caring and nurturing. So either you are being afraid that you're pregnant, or maybe you're hoping you're pregnant, and maybe you are hoping that you can take on this energy, or maybe this energy is around you and you're hoping for that. In your outcome card, we got 2. the Ace of Cups, the beautiful, beautiful Ace of Cups, self-love, ultimate love, knowledge of divine love, a feeling just very loved overall. It can be the new start to a relationship, which it never really is for me. They always say that in these things and it never ever comes true. It's like, whatever. But it's usually always about self-love, showing self-love, having the knowledge of how to care for yourself, and divine love, knowing that you are always loved by the divine, knowing that you are always loved by God, having joy and peace and caring and all of that good, exuberant light bursting out of your, entire being onto the rest of the world. That's why it's like a cup spilling over and out, because all of those good, great feelings are just like spilling out into the world. And then also with that went the Five of Cups reversed. So maybe an opportunity was missed. Maybe you have some sort of thing that went bad, a certain situation, a relationship that went bad, and, these three cups spilled, and, you're not too broken up about it. You see the two cups that you have left over, and you're like, all right, well, that bad thing happened, yes, but I'm all right. I got my self-love. I've got my stability with God. I'm perfectly fine with all of that. I'm going to move on to the Six of Cups and be alright. So yeah, that's usually about no regrets about something bad that happened, or it can be an overabundance of regret. Maybe you're looking back on it and feeling like emotional pain about it, but I don't think that's happening since like you have the Ace of Cups here. So yeah, power on, fire signs. Can't talk at all. Don't know why. For water, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles usually talks about a woman who, or a person, an individual who's very independent, who has a great hold on their finances, who is just walking through their abundance very happily with this little like hawk on their wrist. They're like a baroness or something, walking through their garden and just being completely happy with their abundance and with their finances and with how things are going. They're just very extremely happy with their life. And when it's reversed like this, it can be that you are no longer quite so happy with all of that. That energy is still there, but it's like you're not quite so happy with it. Maybe you don't want to be independent anymore. Maybe you want to go out and find someone to be, with, and not be single anymore, not be quite so independent and have someone to lean on. Maybe you want to enjoy all of your abundance with someone. So in your environment card, you have the Ten of Cups reversed. This is like upright. It's the ending of a phase. Tens are always ending of phases. It can be that this is a really, really fulfilled and happy time that has, come to an end. Or it's taking a very long time to end. Maybe a relationship or a phase in a relationship that's gone bad, that needs to end and just isn't yet. It can also be that it's incredibly happy and you are having trouble moving on to the next phase because you like to be where you are. In your hopes, fears, and emotions, we have the World card reversed. So maybe this is a karmic cycle that has ended and you're still feeling the effects of it and it's still processing. Or you are struggling, you are fearing that you're struggling, or not being able to move on to this next phase. The World card is always about evolution and seeing the bigger picture and learning from your past and moving on into the next phase of your life. In your outcome card is the Six of Pentacles reversed. Usually upright, this can be about one-sided giving. It's like where you do all the work and you give all the love, you give all of the money, you give all of everything that you have to these people here. But you don't give so much that you are imbalanced. See, this person has the scales here, and they are giving, but they're only giving what they can. But they are in the place where they can give. They have that overabundance so that they're still balanced and they can still give, so they do. It's philanthropy, it's charity. But when it's like this, it can be about codependency. It can be about not being able to stand on your own 2 feet. It might be about not wanting to give anymore. Like, you may be imbalanced and not able to give that philanthropy, that charity anymore. You don't want to give out. Or it may be the simple fact that you can't because you are imbalanced. Maybe you are stopping the one-sided giving. Maybe you are not giving your love anymore in a one-sided way. Maybe you are stepping out of an unrequited love situation where you were giving all of your love to this person and this person was never ever, reciprocating or giving that love, giving the balanced love back to you. Let's see if we can get some advice cards for everyone. I think I'm going to change this up tomorrow and see if I can do like an advice card for everyone as I do their line. Earth, Earth, Earth. What advice do we have for Earth? The Lovers. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. Also about choices. I always talk about the choices in a situation. It's like, it's either the cake or the apple. You can have one or the other. The cake's going to give you, it's sweet and it's great for the moment. It's going to give you diabetes in the end. Or you can get the apple and have good health. And the Magician for air, I believe. You are ready. You have the resources and ability to manifest them. Life is magical. All about law of attraction. What you think is what will be. As above, so below. That's always the way with the Magician. You see one hand pointing up and one hand pointing down. That is the definition of as above, so below. So what you will, what you think, what you believe is what will come to you. It is what will manifest in your life. Fire, fire, please, fire. One card for fire, please. One card, not two. One card. One card for fire, please. One card, one card. One card for fire, please. Thank you. Ooh, ego. False sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Goodness. Can also be a Capricorn. Take off the mask, guys. And be who you truly are. Might just be a Capricorn in your midst. Water, please. Water, please. One card for water. It might be that fear-based thought, though. Great way to overcome fears is to communicate. Great way to get through any situation is to communicate. Water, let's see what you got. Justice. Love justice. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs, which goes well with that Six of Pentacles reversed. Getting out of that one-sided situation. Getting justice for it. That was your reading, guys. I hope you have a great rest of July.